Hello everybody and welcome back to NitchCast. Thank you all for joining me here today, and we have a little special episode here for you as well. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building a massive office, hopefully the biggest office seen on Software Incorporated. If not, then please share a link in the description so I can see their builds. But yes, this morning I woke up and I looked on my YouTube and I discovered that I had finally hit 100 subscribers. Now, after not doing YouTube for a very long time, I obviously started back up again, as you probably all are aware, and I am very, very happy to see that I have finally hit this mark. So, enough about that. What I've just done there is I've just basically built my car park on the ground floor, and right now I am currently building my bottom template basically, so then we can obviously build above it, and this will hopefully be one of the biggest on YouTube. If, like I said before, if you have seen one bigger, then let me know in the comment section, because I'd love to see it. I'd love to check it out myself. Or even if you've done one bigger, then be sure to send me a link in the description to a picture of it, and I'll be sure to check that out, and I might even show it off in my next episode. So yes, you may have noticed that my sound has changed in terms of my microphone. I have invested in a Blue Yeti microphone, and I thought, why not, because I am starting back up, so I thought, well, I better get the best equipment out there. What I'm doing here is I'm just building up my second layer, and then obviously I'll be starting on my third layer. Because you need it over 2 floors above your car park, I only noticed that after testing and like just doing various tests basically. I haven't actually built this yet. This is my first build of it. I did try and do another one, but then realised that the platforms underneath weren't holding it. So now I can build over the car park. So what I decided to do is I want to go all the way around and basically build this shape going all the way around, but I realised that you can't actually do that, so I started again and I just basically whacked a box in, as you can see here. Nice big box going all the way around, and I'm just putting in sections which I'm just going to cut out. I'm going to cut out all these sections, as you can see there, and then hopefully you like it, because I love it. I love the finished product. You may have seen it in the thumbnail already. And just so you know, but this isn't a finished product. This is just episode 1 of this build. I will be uploading another episode next week. I am going to be trying to bring out 2 or 3 episodes a week. It's not guaranteed at the moment, because I am studying games design at university. You've probably seen some of my content from uni, which I've just been posting up. But yeah, basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to start carving out my rooms. In fact, at the moment I'm deciding how I want to carve out my rooms, but you will see any moment now. I don't know why I did this part. I just went around the bottom floor, but I was meant to done that in the floor above basically. So and then I realised that you can't actually build in the middle of a room, so I'm about to create some cross sections going all the way across, so I can basically start building from the middle outwards, although it doesn't really end up like that, to be honest. Right, oh, and just so everyone knows, this is actually Alpha 1.8.8, it came out today, so yeah, I will be showing off some of the stairs and stuff, but that won't be this episode, that'll be next episode. But yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm basically building a little octagon in the middle of the building, and you'll see why towards the end of the video. But yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Tell me what you think of my new audio quality, because my audio quality hasn't ever been bad really. I've never really had bad audio quality. Well, that's something I've always tried avoiding, is having bad audio. But yeah, so obviously this is something completely different now. I'm creating the sections to the sides, and you'll see why I'm doing this in a moment. But all in all, it will look quite elegant, I think. So, because like obviously I haven't really done a video in so long, apart from the other day, I thought I'd use this episode to basically talk about where I've been, what I've been doing. You're probably aware that I had a motorbike accident. I'll actually put up a picture of that in this video so you can see my x-rays. I snapped my arm, so yeah, I'd look away now if you're a bit thingy to broken bones and stuff. But yeah, so I had a motorbike accident, which obviously left me with a broken arm, and I couldn't actually play games for a long time. I did try doing something about it, but I was in that much pain that I couldn't physically do anything. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go university, I'm going to do games design. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've been doing it for years, like using the software. It's something I've always wanted to do, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to go to uni, get it done, and then happy days. I'll have a better future ahead of me, hopefully. So you can't really see much now, but it's coming along. I'm just basically getting the basic shape of that whole floor. But yeah, so obviously I had my accident. I was in a lot of pain. Prior to that, I also had my motorbike nicked, which wasn't very nice. I haven't really had the best of the last 2 years, but it's patching itself up nicely. And as you can see here on the video, you can see that I've cut out chunks of each room, and I've just put this platform on top just to test to see if like the rooms can hold the weight above it, because there is some sort of physics in this game in terms of what your platforms underneath can hold. So I had to mess around with that a little bit before I actually built this build. I'm just adding a bit of colour in here. My favourite colour is green, but I went for like a dark blue. I thought it set, like, because obviously grass is green, I didn't want the room to be green, because I didn't want them to like collide with the grass on the pavement. And right now, okay, I'm putting some windows in, just testing to see what windows I want. And I keep on making a load of mistakes like that. But yeah, it's really been nice to come back, and everyone's been dead supportive. I've gained like 6 subscribers in 3 days, which is fantastic. Something I didn't expect which would happen. But yeah, I'm just placing all my doors in here. There's going to be no access outside. It's all going to be from the car park inwards, so people who get off at the bus station will have to obviously walk around the building to get in. These rooms, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I'm thinking about having like staircases going up through them, and some elevators, and some reception desks, like to basically have different receptions throughout the whole building. And obviously, depending on where the people have parked, they can just literally go into the doors which they need to go through to go upstairs, basically, so the closest door to them. So we've got access all the way around, basically. And yeah, that's literally all I'm doing right now is the windows. The windows are the main part for it, to make it look quite nice. But yeah, it's going to skip up to the second floor in a minute. I'm going to do the same on the second floor, because it's the same basic shape on the second floor. But I'm going to skip to the third floor, because it's just a complete repeat of what's just happened. So I'll just skip through to it. and then we could see the third floor, sorry. Right, so now I'm using the wider glass basically, just so then it opens up the space quite a lot, and you'll see towards the end of the video that it is actually a very open building. And basically what I'm doing on each corner section is I'm trying to get the wall as close to those corners as possible, so then it gives you a different sort of effect rather than having a little gap on each corner. I wanted it to be a complete glass platform, and you'll see what I mean towards the end of the video. Now, altogether this took me an hour to record. After an hour of planning, not in terms of the actual build, but just in general. I've also been spending a few days, well, I've spent about 3 hours playing the game, just basically getting loads of money available. I actually have 75 employees on this save. In fact, do I have more than that? Hold on. I have 150 employees, I believe, on this video. Well, on this save, so I've got a lot of members of staff, I've got a lot of projects going on. I think I've got over 150 pieces of software, which is quite ridiculous to be honest. But yeah, as you can see here, I just deleted that part because it wasn't right in the corner. I want each wall right in the corner. I've done it again there, to just make it look that little bit nicer. And you'll see what I mean at the end of the video, what I'm saying. Now, if you do like this build, then be sure to give it a like so I know you like it. And if you have anything which you think I should do next episode on it, because I'm not actually going to record on this until I get a bit of feedback off you guys, so I know what you guys want. And also, if you want any, if there's any suggestions for any content which you want me to upload up on my channel, then I'm all ears, so just let me know. Right now I'm just going to put in all my doors. They are just literally, like I was saying, it's going to look completely open, this floor is, which is what I mean by every single floor, well, every single room, sorry, is just got windows everywhere, including the doors. I think it looks quite nice. And then I just delete the top floor because that was just there to see if it's supported. And this is what it looks like now. But yeah, if you do have any other suggestions for any future builds or any future games you might want to see me play, then let me know in the comment description, like I've just said 5 seconds ago. But don't forget, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you, bye bye.